Get ourselves going. Second night in a row. Yes, I am crazy. So, yesterday we started the quest for Game Pass. We started going through the A's of all the Game Pass games. Hit a few snags here and there, but we got through a little to the left. We got through a few other places. Why am I hearing myself? Okay. Got an echo. Alright. So yeah, we started on this. We're going to continue it today. A few less hiccups this time, hopefully. Got a few more games loaded up that I can work with. And I've loaded up Age of Empires 2 next, which is an interesting choice. I used to play games like this a lot when I was younger. I'd play Age of Empires, I'd play Warcraft, Starcraft, these type of games where you have to build up your towns and then have big battles and go from there. And so I thought, well, it's on here and we have to play it, so we're going to get this one going and see where we end up. I'm very curious to see where we end up, honestly. Let's see here. So I've got it already loaded up on the objectives that I have to start out with. We're playing for William Wallace, helping William Wallace in this one. So I have to watch out for my Scottish accent. My horrible Scottish accent, I assume, because I'm not actually Scottish. Alright, so we got all these lessons we got to get through so that I can remember how to play
Wallace
something
has
like
been called
this.
to parley with the English sheriff, but the English cannot be trusted. Wallace will need our help.
The English cannot be trusted. Alright, so we got to maneuver our militia, which I assume is this guy right here.
Tilt the left stick to target your soldier with the selection reticle. If he is hard to target, tilt the right stick up to zoom in.
Nice and close on.
Select your soldier by pressing A over them. The name of the selected unit appears at the bottom of the screen. Now, with the militia selected, tilt the left stick to target the blue flag
I
and
love it
press
being
A to
said
move
I
him to
have
that
to
location.
tilt the left stick.
The icon in the center of the screen shows what pressing A will do. The portrait shows what is selected. Great. To deselect your soldier, press B. This replaces the central icon with a selection reticle. These are some of Wallace's men.
Oh.
They say that Wallace went to the sheriff alone, but they fear an English trick. Bring them to Wallace. Select all units of the same type by double pressing A. With all of your soldiers selected, target the next flag and press A to move them there.
Gotta love it when they tell you how to move.
Bid fear.
Moving into the black area reveals unexplored parts of the map.
This is all stuff that is, like, well known nowadays, but they have to tell you how to do it in this one. This used to be just on the computer for
A
the most
knight
part.
and some archers have joined your force. Select your units once more, this time by pressing and holding A. A circular marquee will appear and grow. Up ahead is an English outpost. We should destroy it. With your soldiers selected, target the outpost
destroy.
and press A to attack it.
Let us destroy this outpost.
These English longbowmen will shoot Wallace in the back. We must stop them. With your soldiers selected, move your reticle to the flag, then press X. They will attack all enemies they see on their path. Using attack move, your soldiers attack all enemies along the way to their destination.
Wish they were a little faster, but oh well. Let there be war.
You've saved Wallace from a treacherous English ambush. Your soldiers fought fiercely and can use some rest. Move them to the town center up ahead.
That's the war part. Just moving those
William
guys
Wallace will
around.
gather
and
supporters to attack the English. They will pay for their meddling in our Scotland.
that's
He leaves
William
you to
Wallace
prepare
right
this
there.
town for battle. You have 3 villagers. Villagers
do.
can gather resources and construct buildings. Double press
Yeah.
A over one of your villagers to select
sheep.
them all. Then press A over a sheep to have
Sorry,
them
sheep.
gather food.
We need
Great.
food.
Your villagers will continue gathering on their own and return food to the town center. You will need 50 food to train another villager. You
No
can check
actual
your
sheep were
resource
harmed in the,
stockpiles, including food, in the panel at the
work
top of
being
the
done
screen.
here.
Different resources are required for different units, buildings, and technologies. Excellent. You have enough food to train a villager from your town center. First, press B to clear your selection. Now target the town center and press A to select it. At the bottom center of the screen, you can see information about your currently selected object. Press the right trigger to open the town center's command menu. This menu contains specialized commands for the selected unit or building. Now, tilt the left stick to the right to highlight Create Villager and press A. Well done! A new villager is
Well
being
done.
trained. You can see its progress in the town center's build queue at the bottom of the screen. Send the newly trained villager to gather food from the forage bushes near the blue flag above your town center.
Theodige.
Yeah. Okay. Always loved how they never spoke English.
Good. Forage bushes and sheep are both excellent sources of food. To keep your economy growing, you should always train additional villagers. Quick find shortcuts are mapped to your D-pad. Use them to instantly select your most common units and buildings. Press D-pad down to select your town center. The Y button provides quick access to common actions from the command menu. The icon at the bottom of the screen shows the available Y shortcut for the selected unit or building. With your town center selected, press Y twice to queue up 2 more villagers.
I'm trying. Oh, I must have pressed it 3 times.
You have
Okay.
run out of population space, as shown at the top
Oh
of the
no.
screen. To train more units, you must build a house. Let's use a command menu shortcut to build a house. First, target a villager and press A to select it. Now press Y to activate the villager's command menu shortcut. Tilt the left stick to target an empty tile and press A to place the house. Excellent.
Trying to do this as fast
Your
as I
villager
can.
will start building a house
This
in
is,
that location. Each house lets you create 5 more units. Press D-pad up to select an idle villager. If one cannot be found, a working villager is selected instead. We are going to build 2 houses, but this time we will chain
One
the
villager
commands,
to build
so
2
the villager
houses.
completes one and then moves on to the other. First, press Y to start placing your house. Now, hold the left trigger and press A to place your first house. Continue holding the left trigger and press A over a new location to place a
There we
second
go.
house.
One villager
Holding
building
the
a
left
house.
trigger lets you chain other
That's
actions as
skill
well,
right there.
such as move and gather.
And we have homes.
As your economy grows, you will train more villagers and gather different types of resources. Villager
will.
priorities automatically distribute your villagers between resources, making it easier to manage your economy. Press the right stick to open the Villager Priorities menu. This menu contains various presets. Each one represents a ratio for distributing villagers between
Food and
resource
wood
types.
is good.
Tilt the left stick up and
Already
press
done
A
that.
to select the food and wood
I'm ahead
preset.
of you.
This is a good preset for the early parts of the game. Good. Your villagers will be automatically tasked to nearby resources based on the preset. The pie chart at the top of the screen shows the ratio of villagers distributed between resources. A mill serves as a drop-off site for villagers gathering food and is required to build farms. We will use a site menu to build a mill. Site menus contain commands that nearby units can perform at the target location.
A lot of learning here.
First, press B to clear your selection. Now target the forage bush with the reticle and press the right
Forage
trigger
bush.
to open a site menu. Tilt the left stick
would
up
like
to
a
highlight
mill.
Build Mill and press A. Now target a location next to the forage bushes
Once
and
again,
press
one
A
person
to
builds
place
it.
the foundation. A
People
villager will
just
automatically
worked harder
come
back
to
then,
construct
I
the
don't
mill.
know. Years and
Placing
years are going by.
drop-off sites near resources reduces your villagers' walking distances, so they can spend more time gathering. Food is deposited at a mill, wood at a lumber camp, and gold and stone at a mining camp. Sheep and forage bushes will not last forever, but your villagers will build farms near the town center and mill once they deplete.
So I have a start of a village, and now I need to explore.
To continue supplying your
Yes.
economy,
Ah.
you must explore the map for extra resources. The scout cavalry is great for this purpose.
Where do we go?
Using your scout cavalry, locate some additional sheep.
Okay,
A
chief.
flashing X has appeared on the minimap in the bottom right corner of the
Go and
screen.
find the sheep.
marking- Good. Now select the sheep by holding D-pad right, then move them to the town center.
Let's head for the town square center so we can eat you. And get some wool from you as well, but mostly eat you.
In addition to food and wood, villagers can also gather gold. Using your scout cavalry, locate a gold mine to the east of your town center. The flashing X on the minimap marks the location of the mine. Very good. You have found an abandoned mining camp, so you do not have to build one. Villagers will deposit the gold that they gather here.
Okay. And I need another villager. I need someone to get me some gold.
To access new units and buildings, you must advance to the feudal age through the town center
Baby
command
boomer.
menu. Remember, you can press D-pad down to select your town center. Now press the right trigger to open the command menu and select feudal age. Excellent. Once the age up progress bar is full, you will reach the feudal age. Advancing through the ages unlocks new buildings and upgrades. In the feudal age, you will need more wood to build buildings and gold to train soldiers. Press the right stick to open the Villager Priorities menu and select the basic preset. Now tilt the left stick to highlight the basic preset
Alright.
and press A.
Moving forward.
You will need to train soldiers of your own to defend against the English. You can create new militia at the barracks. To build a barracks, first select a villager. Remember, pressing D-pad up cycles through your villagers, beginning with any idle ones. The villager's command menu has two pages, economy and military buildings. Press Y to cycle to the military buildings page. Now, highlight the Build Barracks command and press A. The barracks will be built faster if you assign multiple villagers to it. To do so, select another villager, target the barracks foundation, and press A.
This is a game that it's just a lot of building and preparing yourself for war, and then
Select your barracks
usually
and press the right
5
trigger to
minutes
open
of
its command
chaos
menu.
as your
Remember,
soldiers
you
fight.
may need to press B to clear your selection
Fully
first.
remember this.
Now highlight Train Militia and press A 3 times
the
to
militia?
train 3 militia.
3. Alright.
You can set a gather point for your militia by selecting your barracks, holding the left trigger, and pressing X where you want them to gather. Now highlight Train Militia and press A 3 times to train 3 militia.
I already did that. Oh, militia.
To strengthen your soldiers, you can upgrade them to Men-at-Arms. First, select your barracks and open its command menu. Now tilt the left stick towards the militia icon and press X to upgrade them all to the stronger Man-at-Arms.
So I select this.
Within your barracks command menu, tilt the left stick towards the militia icon and press X to upgrade to Man-at-Arms.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
Within your barracks command menu, tilt the left stick towards
Oh, I
the
see
militia
it.
icon
I
and press
see it.
X to upgrade to Man-at-Arms.
I got it. Took me a second, but I got it. Trying to do too many things at once right now.
Your Scottish allies are preparing to attack
Another
the English.
achievement.
Hold D-pad left to select all your soldiers and send them across the bridge to meet your ally. Their location is marked on the minimap.
This little army? That's all I'm taking with me?
Now get it, look at it.
Feel like I should have more, but okay.
Bit fear.
For that bridge. Oh wait, I see it.
Oh.
Wait,
Tall.
eh,
The English base is just up ahead. Your ally will automatically aid you once you defeat the enemy troops guarding the gate. Remember, to select all military units, press and hold D-pad left.
hold D-pad left. Now I've got an army. That is an army.
Select your soldiers and defeat the
finally
enemy troops
time.
guarding the gate.
Let's have some more. Up close and personal war. Get those archers.
Your allies are sending help to destroy the enemy fortifications. Siege weapons become available upon reaching the Castle Age. They excel at leveling buildings, gates, and walls, but must be protected from enemy soldiers. Now, assault the enemy base with your Scottish allies and burn it to the ground.
Ah. Attack! Really just fight everybody around you. That would be more preferred.
Great.
And we have
English have been
succeeded.
driven out of this area.
We're still killing people though. Actually, we're still getting killed. Come on, people.
For additional tips about playing Age of Empires 2, choose the William Wallace campaign from the Learn to Play menu. See you there.
Guess that's it.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we'll need many more recruits and much more gold in our coffers.
Much
These
more gold in
ancient
our
stone
coffers.
Oaks around us will
Yeah, that was
soon be
terrible.
drenched with the blood of clansmen.
It's been a long while, so let's go ahead and do a learn to play. Although I feel like I just did that. Didn't I just learn how to play?
We are without a leader. The dead King of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, what Edward Longshanks, the avaricious King of England, has returned from successful campaigns in Wales and France. As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland, the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line. We must act soon. If we're to have any chance of resistance, we need to forge an army by any means necessary.
Ah, the long loading screens. Yes, this is a PC game.
William Wallace has been called to parley with the English sheriff.
Oh
but
wait,
the
yeah,
English
this is
cannot
what
be
I
trusted.
just did.
Wallace
Why did
will
you
need
ask
our
me to
help.
do this one again? That's not. I just did this. Fun. Will you let me out? Okay. I resign. Maybe it puts me on no immediately. Maybe that's what I'm missing. So maybe that's... Ah. Okay. It tells me you failed horribly. Well, yes, but that's because I already did that story. Don't know why you wanted me to do it again. Some true acts of history. Maybe I haven't done the Battle of Stirling, but I definitely did Preparing for Battle.
The time for minor skirmishes is over.
Ah, here
We
we
now
go.
prepare for war.
We now prepare for war.
The villain Longshanks is poised to cross the River Forth and threaten the town of Stirling with a force of men-at-arms, heavy cavalry, and a multitude of archers. Our newly forged army marches southward to establish our own base and attack the English before they can ready their troops.
Tilt the left stick to target your soldier with the selection reticle. If he is hard to target, tilt the right stick up to zoom in.
Okay.
The time has come to take the offensive. The English have a fort near the town of Stirling. If we can defeat the English here, they may think twice about their invasion of Scotland. To win, destroy the English tower to the west. Before we attack the English to the west, we need to build up your forces. Have your villagers start gathering food and wood. You can select all your idle villagers by holding D-pad up. Keep making villages at your town centre until you have 10. The more villagers you have, the faster your resources will come in.
Toe.
Oh,
Boonage.
alright. And then these. And we create ourselves another villager to make us some homes. So we're doing what we did in the tutorial, only without them telling me exactly what to do, but it's going to be pretty similar.
Scout cavalry are poor fighters, but they can see a great distance. You can
Got
use
some
your
sheep
scout
up
cavalry
there.
to explore the rest of the map and find the English. Whilst holding LT, press A over each location you want your scout cavalry to explore. You've found some sheep. Sheep are a good source of food, so send them back to your town centre and assign a villager to gather food from them.
It's very tempting to hit the wrong button at times. Alright, so we need a house. Yes, I need more people. Got wood. It's only gonna go so far. For our area. Alright.
Kia.
You know what? Build me another one if I can. It's just
Raboya.
house is going.
Erlov. Kia.
You why don't you
Tiedika.
do some sheep for me? So basically, I just want to know my area right now. It's not too much to see, but oh, I got fruit. Got a fruit grove over here. So that's good. Some more people.
Forgere. Tiedika.
It's hard to see this being too exciting to watch, but it is what it is. I guess that's granite. It's another good thing to have a supply of.
Kid.
Here.
Use your villagers to build a mill near your forage bushes.
That makes sense. I should do that.
Erlov.
A mill. Right.
Raboya.
Looks like we got some gold hidden over here. So we got resources everywhere. Which is good.
Kia.
Really need is barracks. Let's do that. Barracks.
Raboya.
Going to need troops. I don't know when the enemy is coming.
You can gain more food by building fishing ships. To create fishing ships, have your villagers build a dock in the water to the south.
Interesting.
Forgere. Tiedika.
No, I don't want to.
Tiedika.
Some Some of the controls are a little bit lippy. We're working on it. People working everywhere. So let's see.
Erlov.
I think I need another house to keep this going. Let's put another house
Пробуйте.
out here. I got one right
Kid.
here. You can get me lumber camp. Let's put a lumber camp right
Пробуйте.
out here, right next to all the trees. Makes sense.
Kia.
Man, you're gonna be doing a lot of walking. Let's go ahead and
Пробуйте.
put a mining camp there. Just use up all my resources. This is what you have to do to build your village. A couple soldiers. Soldiers are important. Trying to remember how it was. I set this. Set this for basic. Get this loading up. Yeah. I have been told I need to be watching my chat stream. Yeah. But I'm working on getting used to keeping an eye on the chat menu. I've been dealing with a couple other things as well, trying to get some stuff running. While also farming. So I do see you, Dragon Scale in. I'm working on it. I am a novice, a horrible novice, and I'm gonna get there. Right now I'm just having fun, really. My biggest threat right now is I'm just gonna end up not saying anything, I'm just playing the game. Which some people might like. Oh, I don't have enough food. I need more people on food.
Kia.
People, I
Feel
could
it,
use
Ken.
some food.
Kid. Erlov.
I don't really need lumber right now. I need food. Let's see if I can get this chat set up where I can see it. There are so many monitors you have to keep an eye on. Let's monitor this baby. Hopefully a few people listen to me talking to myself and it means something. I'm pretty good at talking to myself. I do that a lot. Let's see, what do I need now? I still need more food so I can upgrade. But they're working on it. I ate all my sheep. My sheep are gone. We got lumber coming in. We got a couple of militia just standing around waiting. Might as well get them
Margaret.
over here with my staff so that I know where they are. I know I'll be getting attacked here soon enough. These games, usually the other people are working just as hard to get themselves set up. Now this is the tutorial stage, so maybe not. Maybe they won't come after me, but I remember back in the day I would be happily building my village and then all of a sudden 30 soldiers come around the corner and you're just, oh, it's over. Ah! So, hoping to avoid that. Can I advance? With all of my food, but I can advance. Advancing is important. Where did my... Why didn't you guys
Margaret.
go?
Erlov.
Did I tell you guys to go over here?
Bid
The
fear.
English are coming to attack.
Uh-oh.
To protect your villagers, you can use the town bell to garrison them in your town centre. Issue
what
the
I
ring
said.
town bell command from your town
I
centre's
knew I might
command
be in
center.
trouble. Oh, I've only got 2 soldiers. Yep, I didn't do enough. Hoping I had more time. Those soldiers had just gone over like I told them to. Ah. Those bums. Well, this one's gonna be a bust.
Good. You defeated the English assault. If you have villagers in your town centre, ring the town bell again to send them back to work.
Talk.
Wow, I'm shocked I survived that. Alright. Guys, I need you guys to do some work quickly
Don't forget.
because
Keep exploring the map.
keep exploring the map after I almost got wiped out. No, thank you. I'm going to work on building up a few things first. As in, I need more soldiers. You guys were just, you know... Is that actually food? Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought it was.
Now that you have reached the feudal age, concentrate on making some soldiers to fight the enemy. You will need at least 12.
I will need at least food. Food is important. I don't even have enough to get one more soldier. So that food's not gonna last either. I need farmers.
Valgara.
Remember, you can upgrade your militia to men-at-arms at the barracks.
Rabuga.
You should always upgrade soldiers when you can afford it.
Yes, farms are important. 'Cause that's renewable food. 'Cause I'm already using up all this food. So. The militia come in, please. I need an army.
Margaret. Kid. Bid fear.
Let's keep that farming going so I can actually begin to restore myself.
Talk.
3 whole soldiers! Woohoo! I don't feel that protected after what just happened. Town center attacks on its own. Ah. See, I have forgotten so many things about this game.
Kid.
Build another farm, right?
Rabuga.
Sure. Let's go ahead and upgrade. I can use stronger soldiers. I have the money right now. The resources, I guess I should say. I see something right there. What? Couple more of those guys going. Now it's just about... what are you guys doing? You're just wandering. Go find other food. Go find other work. I don't think I tried to put anyone into working on the gold.
Margaret. Kid.
Slowly putting together an army.
Margaret.
Two.
Bid fear.
Come out here. So we've got some farms going. We got some wood going. We got some granite or whatever they're mining here. We're not mining the gold. I don't really need the gold just yet. Research room. We can get some spearmen. I'm interested in some spearmen. Yes, yes, yes. I know you want me to go for gold. Everyone always wants me to go for gold.
Kid?
I get it.
Tall.
Gold is nice. Gold is fun. I certainly want to be good against cavalry.
Erlab.
Once again,
Tall.
villagers cannot assign villagers to gold, no gold in range of drop-off sites. Well, I'm going to work on that. Thank you. I guess you're trying to do it when I'm
Margaret.
grabbing somebody.
Erlov.
Not a
Forgery.
farmer. You, come over here. Come over here. Let's build a mining camp.
Пробуйте.
Using up our farms, but that's okay. Still can't get over one guy saying, okay, I'll build that whole thing for you. That's how it used to be. But it was not done in 20 seconds back in the day. And now we've got gold.
Erlab. Bid
Soldiers. Keep adding to you.
Kid? Margaret.
Well, that didn't work.
Erlab. Tall.
So let's see, what else can we do? The guy up so I can get another farm going, or another house. We're gonna need another house shortly. So we need to keep this going. The fact that they just go right into work
Kia.
always
Kid.
throws me.
Kid.
You
Forgery.
farming wood.
Bargara. Kia.
Don't actually need two of you on gold.
Tho.
Drop that
Nienige.
off.
Gjart.
So I need well, I keep wanting to say farm, but I need another house.
Rabuga.
So I need to keep the soldiers going. Slowly chopping their way through. Once I get a few more, I'll be making my way
Kid?
out to explore a little more. Maybe look for a few fights here and there. Send the military. I can open build, I can send villagers. Okay. Fun things to do.
Erlab.
How many have I got?
Bid fear.
Quite 12. So let's see here. It's nice that they go right back to work. I've played other games where if you have someone build a building, they'll immediately just sit there and say, okay, what do you want me to do now? Otherwise, I'm off. I'm just gonna sit
Kid?
here.
Bid fear.
Now you have a large enough force to attack the English base.
I haven't
Charge.
large enough force.
Keep your villagers working just in case you suffer casualties and need to make more troops.
Just in case. Definitely I'm gonna have more casualties. That's what's going to happen.
Erle. Rebak.
These things happen.
Kia. Oh.
Oh,
Rebak.
farming. Select you. Research wheelbarrow. Yeah.
Kid?
Gentlemen. Suppose 12 is good enough. A good dozen.
Bid fear.
Have a look around and see what we can find. Oh, we found more gold.
Tall. Tall.
Is this force strong enough? I have no idea.
Bid fear.
But I did find deer. Not that I need them, I have the farmers going. Oh, well, not this way.
Bit
Going
here.
back.
Toe.
Let's head back this direction. While you guys do that. What else can I do here? Soldiers ought to be coming back. So we didn't find anything up here. Trees all the way across. So let's go this direction.
The hill with the dead tree protects the only access to your town. It would be a good idea to build a watchtower on this hill once you advance to the feudal age.
Well, I have. So I should have that ability. Oh, I have to go to military. I always forget.
Don't
that.
forget. Keep exploring
Oh
the map.
yeah, I've got archery range. I forgot about that. So I can build a watchtower right
Пробуйте.
here. Okay.
Margaret. Toe.
Oh, I used to play these games so much and I've forgotten so much.
Toe.
It's just like coming back home.
Bit here. Toe.
I know there's probably nothing here, but I wanted to go in that direction.
Bit here. Toe. Bit here.
Looks like there's no getting around here. Is there getting around? Oh, there is. Okay. Sort of. Maybe not.
Toe.
Am I going into a dead end? We will find out.
Bit here.
Watching my map.
Toe.
Once more.
You have just discovered some sheep at the
Want it.
location of the mini-map ping. Press the right bumper to open the mini-map and use it to jump to their location. Good. Your watchtower will fire on enemy units and help protect your town. Good.
Can't I just
Now
select
open
these
up the
guys?
mini-map again by pressing the right bumper.
Guys, just go back to the village so you can do work on. Thank you. And we've got a guard tower. Oh, and we've got people. Ah,
Kid.
charge back.
Bit here.
Oh shoot, I need to ring the town bell.
Margaret.
I'm losing people. Ah,
Toe. Blade.
attack. Glad I built that.
Toe.
Where did they come from, though? It's all... There's no opening here. Where did those guys come from? I guess I just passed them in the night. No. I'm gonna need a couple more villagers.
Erlov.
So I must have... I went up this way and came down. They must have been going this way. Alright, well, for right now, you guys stand near the tower while I do some restructuring. Mind having another couple of people here. Oh, I don't have enough food for that. Or enough farms for that.
Kid.
So you. Would you build me another
Oh,
house,
okay.
please? Thank you.
Kid.
Thank you so much.
Remember to upgrade weapons and armor at the blacksmith. You do have a blacksmith, don't you?
Oh, it does love to rub it in, doesn't it?
Arlo.
Right, hang on. Building this right now. I do need a blacksmith. I need a lot of things. Just keep everything moving. Okay.
Пробуйте.
Alright.
Erlov.
You come and join the army.
Toe.
Guys up there. Don't really have anyone working anymore, which is a bummer. That's a pretty sarcastic narrator, but I've heard worse. Definitely heard worse. Still don't see where those soldiers came from. Must be down here somewhere.
Bit fear. Tall.
Wish I had a scout. I probably should build myself a stable so I can have a scout. Take some meat. Sure. Need you guys to keep farming. Preferably. I did lose some of you. So. I thought I did that. Did I not? Alright, so. Dungeon series. I haven't played that in a long time either.
Erlov.
There's not
Bit
much
fear.
down here. I can see my map. It's not that big of a map. Oh, attack!
Kogo.
Take this, cut it down. So this is where they came from. Okay. I have to check that one out. I haven't played it in so long.
Tall.
I haven't played anything like this in so long. I think it's showing that I used to love these, but
Tall.
experience levels are down.
You're close to the English base. Better not knock down this wall until you have an army of about 12 soldiers.
Actually, I've got 14. That said, I'm not in a hurry yet. I'm gonna guard the bridge.
Tall. Bit fear.
I'm still having fun building up some stuff. Let's see here. Get myself some better armor, like that. Got farmers working. Oh, one of the farms. That's a bummer.
Kia.
Let's see here.
Рабоге.
Let's get another one of those going. Added there. There's no higher level I can go to yet. We're just pretty much on this.
Erlov.
Appreciate you mining the gold.
Kia. Bit fear.
I could really use archery range.
Рабоге.
Probably overkill right now. Trying to have archers. I tend to be a fan of overkill. It's more fun to walk in and just wipe someone out than it is to barely win. Sure, you get that thrill at the end. You know, oh my god, I survived. I survived and I won. But there's something a little more satisfying about Wave of Terror wiping out the enemy. And just knowing that your force was just too strong. Alright. Let's get some archers. So one. I can have two. I have exactly two. Well, it's not exactly a Wave of Terror. There's a couple arrows coming their way, but I'll take it.
Valgara. Unit.
Our population keeps growing. Give us another.
Kid.
You head down.
Erlov.
That is true. You don't know what you need until you need it. This was state of the art back then. Look, they put a bird in that flies over. It's incredible. Look at it soar. It even has a shadow. That was just like, oh my gosh, tremendous art back in the day.
Margaret.
I may sound sarcastic, but I also miss the days when that was state of the art in some ways.
Kid.
Didn't I already
It's
tell you to
here.
go down here? What happened? Sometimes they aren't moving when I tell them to move.
Don't forget, keep exploring the map.
Yes, I know. It's been 45 minutes. It's telling me, hey, you're taking way too long. So sue me, I'm enjoying this. As I get these additional guys, I'll head for it. Oh, there's a way to set a destination point. Stop talking on to us. Done it
Have a look.
before. I can set a destination point, but I
Oh.
don't remember what it is. Set it, because he's going. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we have supplies coming in. We have a lot of upgrades. We're probably ready to just run right over somebody. Let's put the arrows up. Might as well. So we got a few arrows in the back. We're ready to start attacking. As soon as this is done. Finishing up that fletching. I don't know enough about arrows to know what that means. I assume that's something to do with the feathers. I don't know. Armor I know all about.
Margaret. Bit fear.
Alright. Let's go see what this wall looks like.
Tall.
You on the other side, wondering what's about to happen.
Tall. Tall red.
We're coming in! See you on the other side, and I'm ready.
With
I
your
hope.
military units selected, press X near the English base to have your units.
I've already
attack
done
you
that.
to
We're at war.
This
You're a
commands
little
your
late.
soldiers to move to a location whilst attacking enemy units or buildings along the way.
Alright.
Bit
I guess we
fear.
don't need to tear down the rest of the walls. Let's
Oh.
just see what else we got in here.
Tall. Duncan.
Attack!
Good job. You have eliminated the English soldiers. Now, destroy that tower and our victory will be complete.
Oh, some of you attacking homes. Attack the tower. Fletching is increased efficiency for arrow flight. See, sometimes you learn things on these broadcasts. And down comes the tower. And now we just get to destroy houses, which
You have
is
destroyed the English
sort of mean.
camp.
But
The Battle of Stirling is sure to end in victory for the Scots.
You have now learned most of the basic controls. If you ever need to review them, refer to the Help Index in the pause menu. The Help Index also describes some advanced features that aren't covered by the tutorials.
victory!
Stirling was our first great victory. Even as we held the coastline, word arrived that Stirling Bridge had been held by a force of Scots led by the mythical knight of whom so many have spoken. Now we know his name. Sir William Wallace, the bane of the English. Edward Longshanks names Wallace a traitor and a criminal. Sir William replies he cannot be a traitor, for he never swore fealty to an English king.
Aye.
With Wallace leading our armies, the men fight with renewed vigour. Perhaps the tide of our misfortunes is about to turn.
Longshanks is a great name. I will agree. So many of you probably know William Wallace from Mel Gibson's Braveheart. Historical figure. Probably didn't do a lot of the stuff that happened in that movie, but you know, it was a good movie. And you got to hear William Wallace shout, "Freedom!" as he was disemboweled, which, you know, that's harder to remember, but you know, it's a great movie. If I just spoiled it for you, I'm sorry, but it's still worth watching. That's sad. That's the part I remember the most about the movie. There were some great battle scenes. I mean, that was a bloody movie.
Our coffers were depleted at the Battle of Stirling. So we need to
All
strengthen
that
our
money I
economy
just
once
gained?
again before
Really?
pushing south into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly
Well, I
clans.
mean, somebody may not have seen
Local
it. We know
legends speak
Sean
of 3 sacred
from
relics hidden south of
another
Stirling.
area
Acquiring
has
these
not seen
artifacts
many
for Wallace's
many
army
movies, so
would be a
it's
great
very
boost to
possible he has not
Scottish
seen
morale.
Braveheart. Right. Our main objectives. Now, 1 second. I'll be back in just a minute. All right. Quick break was needed, but I am back. I'm ready to capture 3 relics and garrison them in my monastery. 3 relics. I feel like I've shifted games, but okay. Sure.
The Scottish army has been rallied by recent victories against the English. The situation is starting to look up. It will help the morale of our army to collect holy relics and place them in our monastery. One of the relics is close to your town. An ally has another relic, and the English have captured a third. You can retrieve a relic by selecting a monk, then pressing A on the relic. Monks have other abilities as well. They can heal your injured soldiers or those of your allies. They can also attempt to convert enemy soldiers to join your army. Kid?
I can convert soldiers. Why do I get the feeling I'm just going to kill them? You never know. Okay, so this is- So I've got some people working, because I need supplies. So that's important first off. It's good to start out with stuff, but this little group of soldiers here. Archers. Taking down the sheep. We got monks. We got soldiers. We got farmers. Probably use some towers, but we need more work done. We need wooden personnel. Wasn't planning to click on the sheep. Use more villagers. Oh, that's a relic. Okay. Well,
Here.
case. To zoom in and go and claim this relic. Claim this relic in the
Farms
name
are a
of
good
William
source of
Wallace.
food once you have exhausted forage bushes and animals. Farms are built
Yes,
like
I have some
buildings
farms.
and must be periodically rebuilt. To gather food from a farm, select a villager, then press A on a farm. Good. You have a relic.
I have a
Have
relic.
the monk garrison the relic in the monastery by targeting the monastery and pressing A.
Forgere.
It's nice to have allies on the map. Your ally, the yellow player, can help you fight the enemy. You can also trade with your allies. To trade, you will need to build a market. Perfect. You now have one relic garrison. Relics
Yay, I
garrison
have a
in your
relic
monastery will
garrison.
slowly add
Garrison.
gold to your stockpile.
Yes. It's a fun word. Oh, I get gold out of it. Alright. Not bad.
Forgere.
I need more
Here.
houses built. So I'm already at 29 of 30.
Rabuga.
Here, 'cause I have some room. Select all of my troops. Let's have a look around. I want to see where my borders are. I assume no one's coming from this direction, but I want to know. Woodsman going there. I've got visitors' homes. Okay. I'm not ready to go to Castle Age yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade my soldiers. That it. Let's go ahead and upgrade my bows. A lot of food, but that's fine. Okay, so there's a little bit of a vulnerability up there. Good to know. The single golds is all I'm getting from that, huh? I mean, it's gold. It's slowly going up. Even if I'm not
Did you
mining
know
anything.
that there are 3 different modes for the minimap in the lower right corner of the screen? You can show only military units, or only resources, and trade units. Try pressing the right bumper to enlarge the minimap, and use D-pad left to cycle through the modes.
State of the art, right there. Guys, we shall head down here. Keep looking around. It does look like on the map there is a spot over here. Don't want to be attacked from behind. I really doubt there's anyone over here. Let's see here. A lot of work going on. Let's get that researched.
Villagers and soldiers normally appear outside of the building that created them. You can have your units move to a spot once they are created by using gather points.
To set a gather point for infantry, select your barracks, hold the left trigger, and press X where you want your infantry to gather. Note, when targeting certain tiles, you can also press A to set a gather point.
Oh. I knew there was a way to do that.
Forgere. Bit fear.
ahead and move you sheep up here so that you can be found and slaughtered. You know, that's what we do in our society. I mean, it's life. Pattern of life. Alright, I think I should just hit back up here. While they're walking, let's see what else we
You
can
can
see
use
here.
the technology tree to see what technologies and upgrades you can research. Press the menu button to pause the game, then select Technology Tree to
Can see the technology tree. I don't know why I want to see the technology tree. Could come in handy. Oh wow. Back in the day I would just study this like crazy, see what I need to do to fulfill every single step on this technology tree. This is no longer necessary for me.
tree for your civilization. Within the minimap, you can also press the View button to show or hide the Objectives panel and Score panel.
Bit there.
What else do we need? Closer to you, town center.
Пробуйте.
Get ourselves that built. Troops, come and join me, will you? I'm upgrading what I can. Not sure what to do with these. Faster monks. Takes up gold, but why not? More interested in getting my soldiers a little bit stronger. Got ourselves. Can I just build this? So often I think I told it to build something and then I look around and I'm like, where is it? Maybe it's not available yet. We have the troops without being upgraded. I was hoping that's an upgrade. Yeah, I gotta go to level 3 to get that, okay. Sure. Upgrade everything. We're coming along. Anything in? Oh, yeah. We've got lots of farming going on. We can get away with that. Lots of supplies going. Do I have a blacksmith? I don't think I have a blacksmith. That's a problem.
Valgara. Oh,
Can't do much without a blacksmith. Unless I do have it somewhere.
пробуйте.
I do have a stable. Okay. Cavalry feels important to me. So we're going to build that up a little bit. Maybe get some watchtowers going after that.
Erlen.
Ride to be with the troops, please.
Kid. Kaart. Bonnet. Bit there.
And another house, if you please, because we
Rob
want people
Wigan.
living places. It's not the most charming of villages I've put together, but it'll work. Look at this mighty army. Sort of. Just standing around, but still, they're mighty.
Kid.
Taking the monks with them. There's a
Erlov.
couple of them.
Toe.
I need monks. And I want to get a lot of stuff upgraded. Wait a second. I did have a blacksmith. Ah. That's funny. Felt like I had a blacksmith. I was looking for it. Alright. Got enough? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's upgrade. Spending all our money, but that's okay. Sure, we're in good shape. So that I can just tear through. That's the plan, anyway. So far, I haven't been attacked. Knock on wood. That's probably coming here in just about 5 minutes or less. Skirmisher. Just those guys going. I like having the arrows. Not much. That's okay. Let's upgrade. Now it's just all about upgrading, and hopefully the work just continues from the villagers. Of course I want a knight. Who would not want a knight? Knights are awesome. Listen, I used up all my gold to get those knights. That was a bummer. Now we need to actually go and find more relics so I can make more gold. Alright, let's get our troops together then.
Kia.
Everyone together, please. Let us move out. There's the gold. Knew there'd be gold close by. Hey, you.
Kid.
Get over here so I can grab you. You head back into the village.
Valgara. Bunit.
Come with me. I'm gonna build a little mining camp out here on the outskirts,
Rabuga.
so we can grab some gold.
Erlov.
So the rest of you, we're gonna keep moving.
Toe.
We'll work on getting some watchtowers built here in a minute. See if that backfires horribly on us or not by waiting.
Bit
Never
fear.
know. 'Cause I don't know where the enemy is.
Toe.
We are slow.
Toe.
Oh, oh,
Toe.
we found something.
Toe.
You have reached your ally's town.
Oh, it's an allies.
Go inside to see how his city is doing.
Fear.
Your ally's gate will open automatically for you.
Hello, allies. Good to see you.
Welcome! If you've come for the relic, you can find it on the hill to the northeast of our town.
Right. The hill to the northeast of our
Bit
town.
fear.
Northeast. So up here, probably where that marker is. Guess I won't be able to go this way. Maybe I will.
Toe.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Bid fear. Toe.
My troops are far away from being able to do anything. It's a problem.
Kia. Toe.
You out here and let's build a watchtower. Just
Robuga.
feel better if we have a watchtower. At least one.
Arlo.
In fact, you let's build a watchtower right.
Robuga.
Yeah, double the watchtowers. Alright, now. And that's a dead end. Okay. That's the relics there. Ah. Okay. Let's just
Forget. Yeah.
pick that up. Thank you. Let's take that back over to
Bid fear.
Steady. I know it's a long walk, man, but you can handle it. I believe in you. It's not that heavy, right?
Forget.
It's just a little bit of weight. I'm sure it's fine. There's the gravestone there. Okay. Alright, let's bring you guys back down
Toe.
here. Uh-oh. What was that? Why am I... Oh, that's the watchtower built. Ah. The noise. It caught my attention, I will admit.
Bid fear.
Nice hill. Let's explore the village a little more. Nice little village here. It looks about as far as I can explore.
Toe.
Yeah, alright. We're out.
Toe.
Get out of there.
Bid fear.
Alright, so we've got 2 watchtowers up there. We've got this area here. Just still don't know for sure that there's not a way
You
they can
now
come
have
from
2
down here.
relics garrisoned. Bring back 1 more and you will be victorious.
Yes. Well,
Toe.
let's see what we can find. Need to find myself another relic.
Toe.
Try to go through there. Can't go that way. That way is pretty much done. It's possible it's up there, but
Toe.
I was hoping for battle. I built this big army. This whole thing is just, you were just supposed to explore.
Bid fear.
Ah well, I still feel like an impressive armor.
Toe.
Like, these guys can take on anybody, even though there's nobody to take on. Can I go across these paths? I feel like
Toe.
these were built so you can go across. Yeah. Alright. Oh! Well then, I guess let's go at it. Show 'em what you got, guys. Woo-hoo. What I was wanting. And then destroy some buildings. Ah. Fire! Fire! I guess the modern generation knows Beavis and Butthead now, right? There was that whole reboot. People know that.
Bid
Hopefully.
fear. Toe.
I know you villagers, you know, you're just doing your job, but just I'm not here to convert, I'm here to destroy. Sure that this army cannot give me trouble in the future. Ren and Stimpy was pretty good too. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy. I do remember that song. I think at some point that has to make a resurgence too. We always go back to bring back stuff, so at some point there's gonna be a Ren and Stimpy cartoon or live action. I'm a little scared of a live action, but you never know. Guys, the archers are going to take forever. You guys get over there and help out.
Tall.
Ah. I still had soldiers. Get them, get them, get them, get them. Got a monk in the group, so he's slowly healing up my people. Thing is, I'm just supposed to be finding a relic, so I haven't found a relic yet that I've seen. Oh wait, right there. Okay, well, you guys attack. Take down some buildings first. Then,
Kia.
you know what? Let's make you walk a long way.
Toe.
While I'm having fun, this monk will come all the way over to grab that. Guys, there's troops. Get them. Do not let the troops take us down. Losing troops. I want you guys to take that building down. Some of you guys attack this building. This is the building that's killing us. I need to take it down. I've lost too many soldiers. It took too long. Come on. Must have lost my monk right at the beginning. He would have come in handy at this point. War of attrition. Can I burn down the building before they kill me? I'm gonna have to rebuild a new force.
Ball played.
Yeah, I need to rebuild my army now. Or I can just grab the relic and go from there. Guy still hasn't gotten here. That's funny. For that monk. There you are.
Erlov. Bid fear.
I needed you earlier. You were hiding. My troops got wiped out. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this. Collect that. And let's go ahead and head back. Okay. The rest of my troops here, such as they are. I still got 12. I mean, they're hurt. They're definitely hurt, but they're not completely wiped out. Lots of archers. Oh, he's gonna take a while. Dude? Can you not get through the gate?
Kid. Toe. Bid fear.
How did we even get through the gate earlier? Wait a second. Yes, come on back here. We need to make a hole. Maybe they rebuilt the gate when I wasn't looking. So we got through here at some point. Maybe they just let us in.
Burgere. Toe.
It's gonna take a while. We are going to take this. We're going to take this gate down. It is going to happen. And while that's happening, I suppose I should start working on more soldiers since I wiped out all my soldiers. So let's create some soldiers. No. Let's say do that. Let's get ourselves some soldiers thrown out there. And you guys, so we can have an army building up while we're gone. You guys are still trying to pound through this gate.
Here. Kid. Kia. Mid-fear.
You guys, take it down. You're close. You almost got it. Just a little bit more. Why we can't just open it without the soldiers around, and I think, but we're not talking about the logic. We're just gonna, with this guy moving out. So we can get that third relic back, and we can call this one completed.
Yeah.
I know I'm complaining a little bit about different things, but I am having a blast. I used to love these games. Like, I was addicted to Warcraft. I even played World of Warcraft for a time. Completely different game, but
Toe.
the Warcraft, Warcraft 2, all of those, just StarCraft. Everything's right, 5x5. Different things you could do with that game. Oh, I miss those games. I wish StarCraft was on here. Let's start a campaign. Let's get StarCraft onto a Game Pass. Blizzard will never do it, but it'd be nice to see. I don't know how many times they've talked about a reboot of StarCraft and it's never happened.
Congratulations. You have captured all 3 relics.
Yay! Captured all 3 relics, which makes me have 3 relics in my monastery. I guess that's prestige.
With the 3 relics locked away safely in Scottish churches, men murmur that we are blessed by the heavens.
Blessed. We
Our
are
army now
blessed.
stands a chance as we prepare for the final clash with the English. Scotland now has archers and knights of our own with which to meet Longshanks. We march south to Falkirk, where we will join with the army of William Wallace and plan our combined attack upon the English castle.
Not tremendous stats, but, you know, good. Good. Alright, well, I think we've covered Age of Empires pretty good here. There's an Age of Empires 4 as well on Game Pass. And I will play that eventually. I won't play that right away. I wanted to play the slightly more classic one. I think it's interesting that they could have them all on there, and they've just chosen the even ones. I don't know what that says about Age of Empires and Age of Empires 3. That they just have 2 and 4 on there, but you know, it's their way of doing it. So we got the Battle of Falkirk. I may come back to that at a future time. For now, this has been fun playing this game, and we'll keep hitting the A's. I've been looking at several of them. There's Among Us, you know, classic online game where you try and find who did the murders, who's the imposter. Then there's Alice in Wonderland. That one's pretty brutal. You know, I've played that one before, and I'm kind of interested in playing it again. Going through the whole thing with Alice basically murdering everyone she finds. It's a lot closer to the actual novel instead of the Disney version. You know, there's lots of others out there. There's Amnesia. There's several A's, and that's just scratching the surface. And I just want to keep going. I want to try and play as many Game Pass games as I can. I know I'm going to need to upgrade my system to play some of them, and I'm working on that now, so that I can get a newer Xbox and play through some of those. Because I want to keep it up. I want to get through all these. I want to find somebody I can play A Way Out with, because I need 2 people for that. So, well, I've already got an offer from Dragonscale in to play Among Us, so I'm down with that. We could get a whole group together and just have a little Among Us server play through. I've played it many times in the past. I was never as good as the imposter. I was better at finding people and figuring out who was the bad guy than I was doing the murders myself, because usually I'd do that one quick kill and go, haha, no one will find me, and as I'm jumping in the vents, 2 people walk into the room and say, aha, there he is. So, I can't say that I'll be great at it, but I want to play it. I want to keep things going. I know Among Us, you know, it's popular, it's fun. It's died down in popularity lately, I know, but there's still groups out there playing it. So, till then, I will see you guys in the future, whenever the next one is. I'm just going to be playing these randomly. At some point, I'm going to get a schedule set up. I'm going to set it up where I'm playing on this day, this day, this day, and just have it locked in. Right now, I'm getting used to this. I'm enjoying the streams. I'm enjoying playing the games, and we're going to go from there. So, leaving no game unturned. We'll talk to you next time.